Hello dear students, this is the second video of this week, Standard 6th, and in this video I will discuss the following topics. Today we will discuss about classification of computer languages. Programming programming languages are basically classified into two main categories. One is low level language and second one is high level language. And then we will discuss about difference between analog computers and digital computers. In the previous class, we have discussed about classification of computers on the basis of configuration, that is microcomputers, mini computers, mainframe computers, and supercomputers. So let us come to the topic. So please have a look at the screen. Introduction to computer language. What we have to understand? First, to understand what is a computer language. Second, to understand what is a low level and high level language. Third, difference between low level and high level language. So you know very well that computer is a machine, and for operating a machine we have to use some another type of language. So a computer language is an artificial language designed to work for different applications in different environments. Okay, different applications in different environment. Next, programming language can be used to create programs that controls the behavior of a computer and serve any purpose. We will write the instruction, computer will understand that instruction and it will perform the work according to our instruction. So you can also define the computer language, that a computer language are the languages by which a user command a computer to work on the algorithm which a user has written to get an output. Means whatever work which a user has written in a step-by-step manner, it will give the instruction to the computer and computer will generate the output. It will do the work and it will generate the output. And two types of computer languages are low level language and high level language. So let us have a look about low level and high level language. The low level language is a programming language that provides no abstraction from the hardware and it is represented in 0 or 1 forms, which are the machine instructions, because computer understand only the binary instructions which is in the form of 0 and 1. So that is a low level language, and machine level language is an example of low level language. Now let us have a look at the characteristics of low level language. First, direct memory management. Second characteristics, little to no abstraction from the hardware. Third, register access. Fourth, statements usually have an obvious correspondence with clock cycles. And fifth, superb performance. Okay, low level language are having good performance, but it is very difficult to write. Okay, you don't have to study about the characteristics. Let us have a look at another page. Advantages of low level language. First, computational speed is very fast. When you write the code in machine language, its speed will be very fast. Okay, because it don't need any compiler or interpreter to convert the coding. The machine can direct understand the binary coding and it will perform the task. Second, directly understandable by the computer. And what are the disadvantages? Development of a program in machine language is very time consuming. The programmer, it he will take a lots of time for developing the coding because it is very difficult for the programmer to write machine codes. Second, error correction is a tedious process. It is a very difficult process to find the error in machine language. Now coming to high level language. What is a high level language? The high level language is a programming language. It is a programming language that allows a programmer to write the programs which are independent of a particular type of computer. Means high level language are very similar to English language. so that programmer can understand what type of instruction it is giving to the computer. But in machine level language, programmer will not understand any instructions. Okay. The high level language are considered as high level because they are closer to human language than machine level language. Okay. For examples, these are C, C++, Pascal, Java. These all are high level language. You can see hardware of the computer is directly interacted with the machine language. Okay. And then after the machine language, assembly language were used. Okay, machine language were used in earlier days. After the machine language, assembly language came to the market. Then the software engineers have developed high level language, which is very similar to English language, and programmer can understand what type of instruction he or she is giving to the computer. And these types of language are known as high level language. C, C++, Pascal, Java, Python, the language which we are using today, Visual Basic, Java, these all are high level language. Now you can see the difference between low level language and high level language. Low level language, it is a machine friendly language that the computer understands the machine language which is represented by 0 or 1, which is represented in the form of 0 or 1. High level language, it is user friendly language as this language is written in simple English words which can easily understood by humans. And this, when human have written the instruction in high level language, this instruction will be converted into machine language with the help of compiler or interpreter. Compiler or interpreter. Okay. Now, second difference, the lower level language takes more time to execute. High level language, it executes at a faster pace. Third difference, it requires assembler to convert assembly code into machine code, and compilers and interpreters are used in high level language. Okay. It requires compiler to convert the high level language instruction to machine code. Okay. Next difference, the machine code cannot run on all the machines. So it is not a portable language. It is not a portable language that it can be used anywhere. But in the case of high level language, the high level code can run on all the platforms. So it is a portable language. Next difference, it is memory efficient. Okay, it is memory efficient, and in high level language it is less memory efficient. Last difference, debugging and maintenance are not easier in a low level language. Debugging means to finding error, to correcting the error. Okay, it is very difficult work in the case of low level language, but debugging and maintenance are easier in the case of high level language. So these are the following difference. Now coming to the last topic, difference between analog and digital computers. You have understood about analog and digital computers. So what are the differences? First difference, analog computers work with continuous value of these types of systems. Means continuous data is supplied in the case of analog computers, whereas in the case of digital computers, it works with discrete values. Means the data is not in continuous form. And these types of systems process discrete data. Okay, discrete data is digital computers work with discrete values, or these types of system process discrete data. Data is not continuous in the case of digital computers. Second, CPU of analog computers is less than the digital computers. Digital computers. Speed of digital computers is more than the analog computers. Third difference, analog computer has very low or limited memory, and it can store less amount of data because it is a limited memory, it has limited memory. But in the case of digital computer, it has a very big memory and it can store a large amount of data. Last point, in the case of analog computer, its speed of processing is not so high. Okay, but in the case of digital computers, its speed of processing is very high. Its processing speed is very high. So You have also seen the pictures of analog and digital computers. Once again, I will show you. This speedometer is the example of analog computer. Now, voltmeter. It is also an example of analog computers which is used to measure the voltage. You can see there are many more computers. There are many more analog computers which is used to measure voltage. ECG machine, it is also a type of analog computers, speedometer of your bike, and many more computers. Okay, you can see these are the examples of analog computers. You can see these are the examples of analog computers. Now, coming to digital computers, you know very well these are the examples of digital computers, desktop computers, laptop, mobile, tablet, PDA, these all are digital computers. Okay, thanks for watching this video, children.